Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Siriana Tarot. This is going to be a monthly check-in reading for my dearest Aries for the month of April. So we're going to take a look at a little bit of everything. And this is a new type of reading that I'm doing on this channel. And if it's something that you enjoy, please let me know in the comment section down below. Also, if you're not that into it, I'm definitely open to hearing your opinions or how you feel about this new type of reading, if it's something that I should add into the rotation of readings or not. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's see what messages, advice, and guidance come through for my dearest Aries for the month of April. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my dearest Aries. Ooh, all right. So this is the energy that you need more of in your life in the month of April, or where you need to focus. So parental care. Ooh, okay. So some of you are parents, and so that's going to be a major theme for the upcoming month. And for others of you, this may be about taking care of your parents if they're still with us, or just getting in touch, seeing how they're doing. But definitely a strong focus for my Aries here. Okay. And for those of you that don't have children, parental care can also just be about really taking care of that inner child, that Aries inner child, standing up for yourself, getting yourself in, enough rest, just really being in an energy of self-care. Okay. So we see finances are also going to be extremely important for my Aries during this month. All right. And Spirit's also saying healing from the past. Okay. So remember, your love life benefits as you heal family issues. Okay, so there's a deep healing. Maybe there's potential here to heal a family situation, whether it's with your parents or not. You may also be healing your finances, and Spirit saying keep the faith. So don't give up hope or faith here, Aries. All right, we'll see how those messages play into your reading. Actually, I'm going to have to move these because I know we won't have enough space if I don't. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Aries for the month of April. All right, so let's take a look at your current energy. Your current energy, Emperor in reverse. Yeah, you might be feeling a little turned upside down. Okay. The theme of the month of April, the Seven of Swords. Okay. Taking a look at anything that's draining your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources. A goal to pursue, the Nine of Wands, protecting yourself. Okay. Wow. Okay. An obstacle to overcome, financial issues or disappointment. Wow. Okay. A major accomplishment, the Nine of Pentacles. Looks like you're going to get there though. A lot of my Aries, this is going to be mostly about finances for you in the month of April, possibly healing a family connection as well, but it looks like you're going to overcome these obstacles. What you should avoid, Six of Cups. Ooh, interesting. What to embrace, the Five of Cups. All right, very interesting. Where to find support, the Tower, possibly in another Aries or Scorpio person. All right, and advice and encouragement, the Knight of Swords, to get clarity to move forward here. Okay, and your overall message is the Nine of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like there is definitely this energy of healing the past, coming out of a bit of a dark period. Some of my Aries, like I said, you're healing your finances, and you may be healing like a family situation here as well. All right, let's see. So your Emperor energy in reverse. So you're feeling maybe a little confrontational. Maybe you're feeling like everything's turned upside down. Maybe even you're having a little bit of a lack of direction. And some of my Aries, you're in reactive mode because maybe you've been getting it from all angles, right? Maybe there have been issues with work, finances, your coworkers, and love. Like it just kind of feels like you're in this very reactive energy. The Magician card though, yeah, but you have all the tools that you need. And actually what you're not seeing is that you're manifesting definitely financial abundance or stability, paying off debts, but also a level of independence here. Now, the theme of this month is the Seven of Swords. So there's something here that needs to come to an end or needs to come to light for my Aries. That, there's something hidden that's draining you. Draining your finances, your time, your energy, your love, your money, your resources. and you need to get to the bottom of it. Yeah. And it's something, you know, it could be someone or something that has been quite manipulative. I also feel like, you know, I don't know if some of my Aries, you were scammed and you're like kind of in recovery from that. Now, some of you just might feel scammed, maybe, you know, by somebody you were romantically involved with, or by a job, or, you know, maybe, you know, you got scammed or you got hacked or something here, because the Death card in reverse is definitely, you know, it's this secretive, manipulative energy. And again, it could also be somebody that you've been dealing with that's been, you know, that's been secretive, that's been manipulative. And the theme of the month is like really like narrowing it down as to who or what this is, and then looking for solutions, like bringing it to light and looking for solutions here. So a key goal to pursue, the Nine of Wands. Again, I'm getting a really strong message for my Aries. We do have a Mercury retrograde coming up in your sign throughout the month of April. So just be really careful of like anything that seems too good to be true, because a key goal for my Aries to pursue here is this Nine of Wands energy, which is protecting yourself. You know, it's definitely, it's an energy here of protection. It's also sourcing your wisdom from the past, but there is something here about, in this reading, Aries, about doing things differently than either the way that you learned. Okay, whether we're talking love and relationships or we're talking finances, because I am connecting with some of my Aries here who are lineage breakers, like your relationship or how you either learn to love or your relationship with money is different than what you were taught, and you're meant to break, you know, you're meant to break like a poverty consciousness or something unhealthy, something that's been passed down to you. All right, so the theme is Nine of Wands, to protect your energy. Yeah. And Ace of Cups, do heart-centered work. You have blessings coming towards you in the month of April. Okay. And so it's, you know, I can see here that you need to protect yourself, but it's also don't completely shut down. Okay. So again, whether it's, you know, financial, you know, protecting yourself from scammers, or, you know, rebuilding after some sort of, after dealing with someone or something that wasn't what it seemed or seems to be. It's about protecting yourself, but not completely shutting down. The Ace of Cups tells me there's blessings coming your way in the month of April. Okay. Allow yourself to feel. That's what I'm getting. Allow yourself to feel, Aries. An obstacle that you need to overcome, the Five of Pentacles energy in reverse. So for a lot of you, there are financial obstacles for you. But what I love about it is your accomplishments is the Nine of Pentacles. So you're definitely like you're paying off debt, or you're getting into a great financial space if that's what you're worried about. But for others of you, you've been really hurt or you've been manipulated, and it may be with love and relationships here. And what I'm seeing here is that like you may have been holding back and healing. Again, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, but you've been holding back and healing. And it's like you're coming out of the cold. You're starting to feel like you're in this place where you can be open to new opportunities here. So the Five of Pentacles in reverse for my Aries. And we have Temperance energy in reverse. Okay, so this may be avoiding a Sagittarius person in particular. Okay, but I also feel like it's avoiding people and situations that really throw you off balance. So if you have a tendency to overgive, it's about like really not putting yourself in situations with people where you know like you feel really drained. It can also be about like delegating, setting boundaries, whether that's within the home or at work. A major accomplishment, you have the Nine of Pentacles. This is such an amazing energy. Wow. You have a windfall of money coming in, Aries. Those of you where your finances haven't been doing so well, that's about to shift for you in a really, really big way. Some of you, it could be like a destined, like soulmate on your path as well. The Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter energy. So it's expansion, it's growth, it's destiny. Okay, but I actually feel like, you know, those of you who are opening yourselves up to love, this is about you just being in this beautiful energy to call in something really beautiful. But for a lot of my Aries, it's a windfall. It's some serious cash coming your way. All right, so what you need to avoid, the Six of Cups. Now, normally the Six of Cups is like one of our favorite cards, right? Because it's a really sweet energy. You know, it's soulmate energy. It's about being nostalgic. But I I'm going to go back to the message that came out earlier. Some of my Aries, you're lineage breakers, meaning you're not going to continue like a poverty consciousness. Like you came here to switch things up and to change and not integrate what has been passed down to you. So again, it could be like shifting like how you show up in relationships, or it could be, you know, your relationship to money and finances, creating wealth for generations to come is what I'm seeing for a lot of you. But, you know, it could also just be about like, I'm not going to repeat the same mistakes that, you know, my parents or my guardians did that didn't lead to successful outcomes in relationships. And for some of my Aries, it may even just be within your past. It's like you are no longer going to repeat past mistakes. Yeah. And be careful of, what to avoid. I mean, for a lot of my Aries, this is also avoid a past person or relationship that may want to try to come back around. This is saying this is what you really need to avoid, because we do have Mercury retrograde showing up in your sign in the month of April. And so that oftentimes does bring past people or situations back into our lives. So again, it's about not falling back into those same old traps. I am also getting, like, for some of my Aries, if you like to like drink or you like to party, just be really careful with that, because it looks like your goals here are financial stability and like savings. So in the month of April, I also see that as well. Not to say that you can't go and have a good time. All right. That's not the message, but Spirit saying, watch that, watch any sort of energy of excess there. All right. So what Spirit wants you to embrace is the Five of Cups. Now, the Five of Cups can be an energy of, feeling sad or feeling disappointed. A lot of my Aries, you've been feeling on your own, especially those of you who identify as lineage breakers. It's hard, okay? It's hard to be like the only one in your family who ... right? Makes $1 million, or who, gets married and, and has a family, whatever it might be. It's going to be different for all of you. But I feel like there is, I feel like what you need to embrace here is sometimes it is lonely at the top, or sometimes it is lonely when you have to do things differently than the way you were raised, or the way you've been told, or the way that you learn to do them. And so I feel like Spirit's saying, like, instead of being sad or disappointed that sometimes you have to be on your own, be proud of it. Be proud of it, because I'm really picking up on, from my Aries, what you're here to do is so different than, is different and difficult. Like, you've signed up for something very tough in this lifetime. I'm also seeing here that what to embrace is just shifting your focus. Like, some of you are shifting your focus more towards your finances, or more towards stability, or paying off debt, or, serious partners, than people that just are, than people that are just around for a good time. Okay. Or maybe, you're shifting your energy away from going out with your friends all the time, or, because I see, like, some of my Aries, you have good fortune coming your way this month, coming up, okay, in the month of April. But, some of you, you're outgrowing like a group of friends, and you're no longer like willing to run with that pack, although it might be really tempting. So I do see that it's important that you do embrace this shift in focus, this evolution. And I really feel like for a lot of you, it's a maturation. Yeah. And the Knight of Wands, a lot of you, you're following a passion. So again, you could be building a business, or you're just really passionate about making some serious changes here. And Spirit saying that's what you need to embrace. Also, with the Knight of Wands, this is an energy of somebody who's very sure of themselves, and I feel like my Aries, you certainly can be. Now, where to find support? We see the Tower energy in reverse. I'm kind of getting it's like in the most unlikely of places is where you're going to find support. It's kind of somewhere that you never normally get support. And what I mean by that is sometimes, like, some of my Aries here, you're not going to be getting support from friends and family in the month of April. A lot of times when you shift or change like your habits, a lot of people are triggered by that. And some of you, there might be somebody brand new on your path that you don't know that's going to be like your number one cheerleader, or who's going to offer you support, or who's going to like help show you the way. Like, I just feel like your support this month is going to come from like the most like unanticipated places, if you will. Now, your advice and your encouragement is the Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is extremely prepared. He was the Page of Swords first. So definitely one of the most prepared in the deck. The Knight of Swords is about moving forward and not getting, he, like in this card, you can see even he knows what he wants and he's absolutely going for it. He's looked at the details, but he's also seeing things big picture. But it's also like when you know, Aries, you know, and that's what Spirit's advice is, to go for it and go, go in a straight line, beeline for what it is that you're trying to do. Now, the Chariot card tells me Cancerian energy. You may have to find creative solutions. But I feel like you do know what you want. You do know what you need. And I also feel like, yeah, this might be a very emotional month for my Aries. Because like I said, you probably won't have the support that you're used to, or you won't be getting the support from the people that you feel like should be supporting you. And the Spirit's telling you or asking you to be okay with that. Because, one, we're all on different journeys, but what you're here to do is very different than, a lot of people like in your family and in your group. And some of you might have a life path number 1. If you do, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, you might want to research what it's like to have a life path number 1, because I'm seeing that here. Yeah, and the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. It's also about working really hard this upcoming month, because I do feel like you're ready for major shifts and major changes, okay? So, Aries, when it comes to your love life, clear messages, advice, and guidance. Messages for my Aries regarding their love lives. Paradise, okay? So focus on happiness, enjoying each other, the person that you feel comfortable with. There's a playful energy here. Making healthy choices. So for some of you, this is about also changing up the type of person that you allow into your life. And that you might have that. You might have a destined connection coming in at the heart of the reading, this Wheel of Fortune card. But I think you're also going to be either looking for different qualities in a person, or maybe even in different places. All right. And yeah, and you may meet someone that you end up in a higher level of commitment this month, because it's like you're making healthy choices. Because I'm seeing a lot of my Aries also like not wanting to call in players, or not wanting to call in, this energy of like, yeah, I'm here for a good time, but not for a long time, and looking for something a little bit more serious. And it looks like your energy is definitely matching that. Now, some of you may know who this person is already. For others of you, they're coming in, but you're going to be meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together. It's going to be perfect. You do have a blessing here in love. Okay, absolutely, with the Ace of Cups. Okay, so let's see when it comes to career. We already have a number of like really beautiful messages. I'm also being drawn to the fact that there are double 9s here, which is a master number. 9s are about karmic lessons and like ending them. So it's like you're ready for a new cycle here, Aries. All right, let's see. And so when it comes to career and finances, we see service. I feel good when I can help others. Okay, yeah. So friendship, I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So you might have a new friend coming in, or a friend that you didn't think was going to be your biggest cheerleader is going to give you like so much support. It could be somebody that you've helped out a lot who comes back around to help you. Okay, but I'm also seeing too, this energy of like having a life path number 1, or sort of being on your own, to get to the top. I do see too, there is love and support around you, and make sure that you do continue to give back as well throughout this journey. And pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Be proud of where you've come from. Be proud of what you're doing. It hasn't always been easy. It won't always be easy, Aries, but Wheel of Fortune is here. Success is on its way in for you. And Spirit's also saying, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love. Yeah, so letting go of resentment, focusing on your own path here. All right, is there anything else that my Aries need to know for the month of April? What do they need to highlight or access to be more successful in the month of April? All right, so we see the Exorcist, boom, freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. We saw that right here with the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Yeah. And we see Thief. Spirit saying, shedding light on potential wealth within you that can never be stolen. Yeah. Yeah. And some of you, you have experienced like I don't know if somebody stole from you, or somebody scammed you, or you feel scammed, or you feel like bamboozled here by someone or something, but know that they can't really, you know, they can't really take the wealth that you truly have, which is your personality, which is your ability to be, you know, to be knocked down 9 times and get up 10, right? And also, I'm just seeing you recovering in such a huge way in the month of April. All right, so we have brilliance, discover your sparkle. Yeah. So allow yourself to shine. Okay, these are additional final messages for my Aries, please. And access innovative thinking. Yeah. And this is really about being creative, doing things differently. And lemon is, to me, the solar plexus chakra. So it's really about tapping into this energy, Aries, tapping into your strength to do things differently and be persistent and don't give up. Have faith, don't give up. Be persistent. You've got beautiful things coming to you in the month of April. Aries, thank you for those of you who are still with me. I hope you enjoyed this new style of reading. Again, if you did, let me know in the comment section down below if you like it, if you don't like it. Also, if it resonates with you. And if you're after a private reading, check out the description box. Also, you can see all the cards that I'm using and my links to TikTok and Instagram. Love and light. Take care.